Can't believe it's snowing in April. Don't get me wrong, I like snow, just not in April. It's gonna ruin those blossoms. So recently I made a video on fixing the ABS alarm on this 4Runner, but even with all that brake bleeding, my brakes are still kind of squishy. So today I'm going to try the pro way. I got myself an X tool that I'm actually going to be returning because I paid way too much for this and it doesn't do the functions that I want it to. So ultimately I'm going to be returning this. But one function I can use right now before I return it is the ABS bleeding. So I'm going to plug this in and then hopefully it will be able to help me get my brakes feeling better. Toyota. Automatic.
3 hours later.
This takes a surprisingly long time, but I suppose this is an older car. Air bleeding, this is what we want. Alright, so I looked a little bit through the factory service manual, and they said to bleed from the front right, then front left, and then the rear. So I'm gonna go in that order. Hopefully this will get rid of all the air in the system using this so that it will turn on the brake pump. So let's try it out. Brake fluid is about in the middle. I actually have brake fluid this time, but if I'm bleeding, then I want to fill it up more. I'm gonna use the rest of this bottle, get it close to max. I'm hoping with using the scan tool it doesn't use as much brake fluid getting all the air out, but we'll see. I kind of emptied all the brake fluid out of this last time, so I'm just kind of planning on not getting air back in the system with the scanning tool. If I recall correctly, a 10mm does not fit. Yep, too big for these Tundra brakes, but that'll be for the rear brakes. 3/8 is smaller. Still too big. I think 9 might still be too big. Let's turn this one on. Nine is too big. I don't think I have a regular 8. I should say my dad. These are all my dad's tools. But if we go to my toolbox, we can pull out 5/16 is I think what I used last time. Let's try it. A little bit big, but it'll do. That'll probably work. Now let's see what this can do for us. Press and hold, brake pedal, open bleeder plug, press continue, wait for timer. Okay. I guess I need a second person. Alright, I think I have something figured out here. I have this piece of wood pushing on the brake pedal. I've got it wedged on this metal piece of the seat so that I could get it where I want it. So I could get it to the length I need. That's pushed down almost as far as it can go. So hopefully this will help me get these brakes bled. Alright, I've got the brake pedal held down. I'm going to open the bleeder plug. And then just continue. Close the bleeder plug. Release the brake pedal. Wait 20 seconds. It says okay, so I definitely turned on the pump. I'm not so confident that it took care of all the air. So I think I'm gonna do it again. Maybe do it a couple times, then switch to the other wheels. Now I can show you how I did this. I can put that there. Stick this. Gotta put it over the cable first. Then put that there. Gonna get it balanced. And then I can push the seat forward until it won't go any further. That's about good. Now let's do this again. Open bleeder and continue. Maybe it doesn't even matter that I release the brake. Maybe it's just a tool telling me that that's done. I don't know. I'll keep doing it. Do it to the rest of the tires. Alright, I drained quite a bit of brake fluid. It's below half now, about. When I bled the front brakes, it didn't seem to do a lot, but bleeding the back brakes bled a lot. So I'm crossing my fingers. This fixes my squishy brakes. Please, I really want this to be fixed. Okay, the factory service manual also mentioned that after you bleed the brakes, with the engine off, key out, you're supposed to press on the brake pedal at least 40 times. So I was like, okay, I'll do that as well. And so I've been pressing on the brake pedal, and as soon as I hit like 35, the brake pedal went rock hard. It is very much harder to press the brake pedal right now. So, maybe this is a good sign? I'm gonna test drive it now, and then we'll see how it goes. Buckle up every time. My brakes are definitely feeling a lot better. It normally took a full pump before the brakes really kicked in. Now they feel a lot more normal. So I am very happy about that. if I could guess what actually fixed this, it honestly felt like the 40 pumps at the end of all this that really made a noticeable change. So if you bleed your brakes and you still have this same problem, hopefully pumping the brakes like that 40 times with the engine off, key out, hopefully that can help solve your problem. So I actually bought this scan tool with the intent on programming some things, especially with my dad's Lightning. But I tried it out, I researched, and I could not find how to program with it. And so I reached out to the seller and they got in contact with developers, I guess, and they said that this isn't the tool for that, so they're letting me return it. It's a lot of money for what I can essentially do with this. This does have a lot of special functions, like the ABS bleeding I just did. You've got TPMS reset, lots of other stuff that can be helpful for newer cars, but this is a 2001. My Mini Cooper there is a 2005, really doesn't have much of these, so I can't utilize this. And the scanning features that this has, this pretty much has all the same scanning features, or diagnostic features I should say. I'm not planning on using a scan tool like this. I'll continue using something like this that saves me a lot more money. I got a mark on my forehead from where the camera was. Overall, I'm very happy my brakes are back to normal. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe. Thanks for watching Rigs and Wrenches, and I'll see you in the next one.